So is this like theft if he won't give the property back?
No, I don't think so. He already owes him money.
What do you think? Is it like theft?
I don't think so. If it should have been a prior agreement stating that if he owed money,
Right.
you know, then he can get it back.
I got your point. Going inside the courtroom.
You know what? I offered him money. He refused it.
How much money did you offer him?
I offered him the $475 or $455.
After he filed the lawsuit?
Yeah.
And then
But I
you're
offered him
suing for triple
$155.
that because you say, not because you say, because in your state is one of the states like Florida, your state of Connecticut has a statutory theft statute, which says that when somebody steals your stuff, then you can get treble damages. But that's in a case when somebody's stealing something. Do you think you can really look and say that he's stealing it? He may not have a winning argument, and he's not going to have a winning argument in here. I don't think that he can turn around and prove that you bought that stuff because he's got absolutely no paperwork. It's your word against his, and he can't hold your money hostage to a sale that he can't prove was made on all this other stuff. So, but that doesn't mean he was stealing your money. He's a legitimate businessman who has a legitimate business dispute with you, which he's about to lose. That doesn't translate into theft.
The statute reads, any person who steals any property of another shall pay the owner treble damages, and theft is defined under the same definition of larceny, which provides that the definition of larceny includes embezzlement. A person commits embezzlement when he wrongfully appropriates to himself property of another in his care or custody.
Okay. Do you understand that the way you want me to interpret it would mean that when anybody owes anybody money, that's treble damages? Anybody owes anybody money, that's treble damages? Yes. The exception would swallow the rule.
Not the fact that the money is owed.
You're done. You're done. That's exactly what you're saying. The guy felt you owed him money. So now every single lawsuit that comes in front of me from the state of Connecticut, anytime somebody owes somebody money, technically they're not giving them the money. So therefore it must be statutory theft. So every single case now becomes triple the case.
If request is made for payment and it's denied, absolutely, it's theft.
No. The answer is no. All right? So I find that you were entitled, and let's talk about this lateness thing, okay? You show up at the place on March 14th. You realize that the contract's over when you show up, right?
He sold the property before the contract expired.
He sold the property during the grace period. That's what's saving you. Grace is saving you, okay? Because your contract was over on March 1st, and then that same thing says that you have 10 more days.
Can I speak to that?
Can you listen?
Okay.
Okay, because we know you can speak. We just want to know if you can listen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? So you don't show up until March 14th. This is a proof of what a legitimate businessman he is. Because this is a tiny little receipt that he could have forged and put March 12th. Okay? And then you would not be entitled to a penny. But he didn't. He was honest about it. That's not a thief. Okay? On your counterclaim against him, for reasons we've already talked about, 0. And on the plaintiff's claim against the defendant, I find in the plaintiff's favor in the amount of the $455, which is the amount due to the plaintiff after the defendant keeps his share, 35% of the sale of the beds. That is my rule.
Thank you.
So let's see what the defendant has to say coming out here. What do you think how this came out?
Very good, sir.
Yeah, you like the way this came out?
Yeah.
Why do you like it so much?
I was trying to be honest, and he wasn't very dishonest.
So you like that? Well,
not that I like it. It's just that's the way it goes, you know?
Well, hey, why didn't you have written proof that the sale took place?
I did have written proof.
You did?
Yeah, I gave her a receipt. That I sold the beds.
All right, okay. Just head right down that way, and let's see what the other side has to say about this. All right, come on in here. You happy the way this came out?
Yes.
Yeah? You didn't get everything you sued for?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Because it really wasn't about the money.
What was it about?
It was really about the contract itself.
You really think this guy is you know, a scammer? He seems to be a legitimate businessman, no?
In this instance, he attempted to scam me. Is that the taste that's left in my mouth? Yes.
And all the legal ease that you had going on there, where'd you come up with all that? Where'd you get that from?
I'm a paralegal by trade. That's what I do for a living.
Well, let's go to Harvey.
So this is not theft. Theft is when you wrongfully take somebody's property with the intention of permanently depriving them of the property right. And frankly, in this case, that isn't even close.